And we're still coming off the holidays. We're still coming off, obviously, the new year. Still getting back into reality very slowly. The holidays hit on I feel like just odd middle of the week kind of days. It seems, I don't know, just made it feel different. Maybe just made it feel longer. Not complaining, but it kind of just made it feel a little. Anyway, whatever. But real quick, I was going to try to do a tray, like a dump tray, pocket dump tray, an EDC tray. I was thinking originally box. I'm switching it over to tray because I think I don't want a box. I don't want to have to put my hand into it. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah. Oh, keys. Of course, keys. So I'm thinking it's all going to be like that. Literally nothing is in my pockets at the moment. No. So I'm thinking 10 inches long, maybe 6 inches wide, and 2 or 3 inches tall. And that's going to be just a quick tray. I want to put this on my table, or bedside table, or just my dresser. But like, I need to get. It's been years, and I've never actually addressed it. So I'm going to finally try to address it, and I want to try to do it quickly. What are we doing? All right, so we're going to measure 2026. Hope everybody had. This is, dang, I have to sand that up. Here, I'm going to go off this right here. I hope everybody had. All right, so a little cheat there. All right, so we'll go ahead and mark that. Hope everybody had a safe new year. We didn't really, I don't know if people still party. I mean, obviously people still party, but we didn't party. Spent some time with some family. Had a couple drinks. But nothing too crazy. Barely made it to midnight. Yeah. The older you get, the harder it is to make it to midnight. If one cares to make it to midnight. I'm just eyeballing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not squaring anything up really exactly. I'll get it pretty close eyeball. And then I'm just going to crown stapler, staple gun it, glue it, staple it, and then I'm just going to sand it around the edges and everything after the fact. But this little corner piece right here is pretty off. So I'm going to use my jigsaw to cut this. Again, super quick and dirty. Quick and dirty. Rough measurements. Like I said, quick and dirty. I don't even think we're going to need to use any of this. This piece of black walnut came out pretty good. The linseed oil's been sitting for a couple of days, waiting on some hooks to arrive. But that's what that is. So, anyway, let's put some sort of use to this random scrap piece of 3-ply. It's nice to be able to make a few just little small things on your own that can maybe hopefully have a slight improvement in one's day-to-day life. So we're going to do this. I don't have my table saw set up or anything like that. So screw it. Jigsaw. Jigsaw will be good enough. Actually, it didn't chip off very much at all, actually. Nice. All right. I'm trying to be quick. My old iPhone that I'm filming on can only can reuse this. Let's see, if I have this as a offcut, I could use some of that for this side. All right, so yeah, I'll do it like that. That should be fine. What was I just saying? I don't know. I don't remember. Don't remember. Probably was not very important. But yeah, no chipping, no breakage from the like top little veneer piece or whatever. I forget what it's called exactly. Veered off the line a little bit. No big deal. Here's the bottom of the tray. Try to use a good looking part of that for that. What if I can split this in half for the two, split this in half for this other one. Let's keep it all within this amount of wood. That way I don't have to use any extra wood. All right, some quick measurements. What did I say? 1 3/4. And then we're going to sand everything around to kind of clean it up a little bit. But anyway, hopefully everybody had a good holiday and New Year. I really hope people did. I'm just going to roughly mark off what I'm trimming off there. And then we'll measure mark off 1 3/4 real quick. Give that a rough eyeball. All right, it's going to be our 2 walls, 2 pieces, 2 side walls. Well, it's going to be hard to clamp this down. This is where people use hot glue. Do I have my hot glue gun? Where's my hot glue gun? Let's do it by hand. Instead of attempting to cut that off, that wonky chip side, I'm just going to, in the sanding process, we'll. This might be one of the fastest little daily projects I've ever done. How long is this? Did I say 10 inches earlier? Right? Yeah. We're throwing away my measuring tool. What did I say? Yeah, 10 inches. Sorry. I forget very quickly what I say. I forget very easily. Well, there's a mark right there because I've already did it 10 inches. Yeah, sometimes things just go poof, fly away. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it's not so good. I'm going to get 2 walls out of this piece as well. 2 side walls. Here, let's do this one first. All by hand. No clamps, no sticky tape, no glue. That is not right. Hang on. One wall better than the other, but 2 walls nonetheless. All right, let's knock this piece off. I think we're going to be good to go. All right, cool. There we have it. This one's taller. Something under it? Nope. Nope. I'm just dealing with Oh man, I don't like this piece at all. I mean, not that it's supposed to be the prettiest piece to begin with, but this one's just flat out ugly, and I think that's why the... All right, well, scrap build of the day. Look at that. Looks like crap. So this is I'd hate to use... Yeah, that one's just... That's the one I was supposed to let's see how... It's cutting into my timeline. Here, I would rather use that. Do I try to... I think I do. I need to get... I want these at least even up top. At the very least. I mean, come on. Actually, I can already use that one. And this one can be used as well. All right. Might be kind of sketchy here. Let's try it. A little better there. A little better there. Like I said, I'm gonna sand it up quite a bit to hide my imperfections and to hide the rush job of this. Yeah, that's the uglier side. Being very careful. Forgot I had these on my head. Hey, we're starting off the year. You know, we'll get there. It's day 2. That was a good cut. All right, I think I can move forward with putting this together. Do I use glue or not? I mean, it's obviously overkill, but I don't know if I want to deal with the residue of the glue. But I had it ready. Nah, no glue. See if we can do... I need a vise. Where's my... I don't have a vise. I think I let it go when I moved last. Or not let it go. I think I kept it bolted into my old bench. Where'd I leave off? Just this one? All right, we got one in here. Right. Yeah, I need at least a woodworking vise. Yeah, the last vise I had was just a regular vise, but in this scenario, could really use... Sweet. Here, let me how's that PSI? Where am I at on that? Is that solid? Probably go more. Where's the other piece? Right, right here. Good grief, these are terrible. Here, I might have to Yeah, that's what I should have done to begin with. I knew this thing was jacked up. Who knows that jacked up? I mean, yeah, whatever. Trying to make this quick, remember? Trying to make this quick and dirty. Trying to get something done for the day. Yeah, these like super quick, scrap, very useful, and immediate, serves, an immediate purpose. Um, love this kind of stuff just because it's a quick sense of accomplishment. It's not instant gratification, you know what I mean? But it's like, but it's nice when you get something done, not just for the sake of, not some long planned out thing, waiting on something, you know, got to go to the store. Let's see, which side do I want to use? Just something that you have here in the shop. Chances are you already have what you need to make something. So that's just super cool. I love that. All right. You have it, and you can do it, you can fix it, you can create a solution for something. I love that. Excuse me. Again. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little scratchy. This one didn't go in all the way. But instead of yanking it out, a little close to the edge on this one. Anyway, but we got some fresh pressure. So maybe that'll help our... It's the wrong side. I wanted it this way, yeah. What a dumb little project. That serves a purpose. Same thing. Thought I already adjusted the pressure on that. I know I did. All right. Anyway. There we go. There we go. Here, I'm going to punch this down. Is that going to work? It's working. Oop. Let's bring it closer here. Let me fix this. Let's see. This is pretty much what I have on me every day. Some shades. Cash, notepad. Your typicals. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I always have a notepad. Hardly ever really have cash, actually. But at the moment I do. Some shades. Wallet. You know what these are. Some sort of lighter. My Wave Plus. My Wave Plus mixed with my Knipex little mini Cobras. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're looking pretty good. I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, yes, I am. Keys. Boom. Let me put you back in there, right, roughly. I'm going to make better videos in 2026. That's a resolution I have. I'm not a big resolution guy per se. One, because I have a hard time not sticking with things. I just have a hard time with the, let's see, what do you call it? The consistency. You know, I'll get into something for a little bit, do a lot of it, and then my interest will change. Get involved with something else, do something else for a little while, come back to that thing previously, so on and so forth. So I want to sand this down, and that'll be that. And probably throw some linseed oil on it while we're at it. Why not? At least it'll church it up a little bit. Some boiled linseed oil on it. A quick sand. I'm not even gonna fill the staple heads. No need. No need. This thing's gonna get beat up. It's 1/2 inch. Birch. Sanded plywood. Pocket dump EDC tray. Getting more organized in 26. Among other things. Among other things. I might have already said it, but if not, sorry. But hopefully, better videos in 26. I don't mind. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable talking. Probably talking and rambling too much to where I'm going to lose interest. However, better videos to come in 26. Quick final shot of this. Light sand. This is after quick sand here. And some boiled linseed oil. Just brings out the color. Gives a little extra character. Again, it's not stupid if it works. And this thing works. Happy 26. Catch y'all in the next one.